Hi guys, it's me, and today I will be showing
you shouldn't be allowing them to vote on anything.
But this was nothing like as shambolic as a snap election, although at times it was as bitter as
so let's just get on
Brexit.
to opening.
Oh, which one should I choose? Wait, I'm sorry, it's got to be
So I
chocolate.
just made this. It's
Yeah,
that's
so boring.
So stick the kettle on, grab the Garibaldis, and
So
don't
what's
even
those
think
into
about
the
getting a
glitter?
taxi. Unless you're going back to the 1990s for a wafer-based snack with layers of cheeky caramel. The results are in!
an okay
Alright, this is number 10 then.
Excited?
I am quite nervous, actually. I feel like I'm going to open this up and it's going to be kangaroo testicles, but it's not. It's going to be a biscuit, so that is my kind of bush sugar trial.
It's not really a cloche, is it? It's more of a Tupperware bowl.
It's okay, so
The biscuit voted into number 10 by the good people of Britain is...
Ah,
A wagon wheel.
Let's see if this bad boy is still as delicious as I remember. Now this always reminds me of like an American sort of biscuit. I don't know if it's like a wagon wheel. It's like a, you know, like a cowboy thing.
now I want to try.
you see the thing about the wagon
Make
wheel
a
is
bubble.
it plays very much on its Western kind of heritage, doesn't it?
Rolling, rolling, rolling. The rawhide one, yeah, where it was like in the Wild West and it was the wagon wheels.
I'm pretty sure the pioneers and the early prospectors, when they went way out west, not only were they looking for gold, they were looking for marshmallow biscuits with a light chocolate covering.
They don't go back as far as the Old West, but these marshmallow-filled big guns have been around for nearly 70 years. Here at the Burton's factory in South Wales,
That's my sister right
50,000
back
go
there.
rolling, rolling, rolling down the production line every hour. The Sheriff round
So,
these
yeah.
parts goes by the name
I'm going to try make a
of
bubble right now.
Wayne.
I don't know if I already said that.
We're applying the marshmallow,
Comment down below
then
now if I
applying the
have.
top of the biscuit, then we go through into the enroller.
I am actually going to do
This
some
is where
shout
we fully
outs
enroll
today.
the wagon
So
wheel
shout
with
out to
chocolate.
Lexi.
My kids don't understand this, so back in the
Let's
70s and
see.
80s, if you had chocolate in school, it was a massive
It's
thing.
like
And if you had a
she's
wagon wheel
my
in school,
best
you were...
friend, and she has a YouTube channel too, so go check that out. That will be in the description
look at that.
below.
It's that marshmallow
And
bit.
I'm having a ball thrown at me right now, and I'm going to
sitting
tell
on the
my mum
bollard
in a minute
in
because
the
it's by me.
Biscuit
Because it's
chocolate
really
marshmallow.
annoying. So let's just get on to try
Never
and make this
talk with your
bubble.
mouth full because that's really disgusting, but wagon wheels fit.
What up, my backpack on the floor.
Bit too.
Ooh.
Didn't they used to have jam in?
Does it not come with jam anymore? Or was the jam a special one?
Don't worry, girls, because you know how Bob Marley liked his wagon wheels.
Jamming.
And they still make the jammy ones.
You see the jam in that?
Okay, I'm going in for the jam.
Guys, I ended up trying them. It's not the best, it's just plain. So yeah, it's not the best.
But original or jammy isn't the big wheel issue.
But let's see how it is at poking.
Over the years,
So,
a disturbing conspiracy theory has whizzed around and gathered plenty of believers.
Don't you think they got smaller though?
Got so small.
The only trouble is they got smaller. I was like those kids in the French and Saunders sketch because I literally thought wagon wheels were the size of my head. And in that sketch, they're massive, aren't they?
I think you can blame French and Saunders for a lot of this. They were never that big. They were never that big. I think they were exaggerating for comedic effect.
Do you know what though? They have got smaller. What's that about?
But in the corridors of power at the Welsh factory, Big Biscuit boss Wayne has a dark, chocolatey secret. Encased in glass.
Here is the 1 billionth wagon wheel made in 1971, and here I have one that was made earlier this week. They are still exactly the same size.
Is it? They're the same size as they were.
Fair enough, fair
Our
enough.
hands are smaller.
Are you trying to tell me I've got bigger?
You were small, and it's called perspective. And people need to learn that in physics and in life.
It must be we who got bigger. And actually some of us have got bigger. Oh no, all those wagon wheels. Oh. Interesting.
So roll with that one, naysayers. You can take your conspiracy theory and chuck it into a massive bin of hooey marshmallow. After the break, as we nibble further into the top 10 as determined by our national survey, we'll see more biscuits. Or will we?
Watch the biscuits. Don't take your eye off the biscuit. I'm going to add some magic powder. It's gone.
Yes.
Creating a new
This
chapter with
might not be
colour.
on
Crown,
video.
proud sponsors of Great British Stories.
The revelation of a missing piece of ancient Egyptian history
This is a discovery that simply is without parallel.
reveals a greater puzzle. How did this great symbol end up discarded in a Cairo neighborhood? The Pharaoh in the Suburbs, tonight at 9 on Channel 5.
From the fabulous,
Never considered buying a lion in my life.
the super luxurious,
£11 million would routinely be taken.
the royal connections, and how it's dealt with its darkest days.
Smoke, debris, I couldn't hear anything.
Find out the hidden secrets of the world's most famous department store next Sunday at 7 on Channel 5.
Fine. Oh, I know what this is.
We've teamed up with one of the country's biggest selling Sunday newspapers with a very important goal: to reveal Britain's favourite biscuit.
Wait, I thought you meant
And there were plenty to go at, with nearly 500,000 tonnes of your favourite snacks snaffled every year.
Guys, my little sister over there
They
is
are
Miss Mark
comforting, they are
and my brother's
sweet, they make you feel as if you're having a little break from
Hurry up.
life.
And my brother's
It's almost an
eating
insult if you go around to somebody's house and they don't get a biscuit
An
out for
apple.
you. You know, if it's just a cup of tea,
An
it's a bit like,
apple. Show them the
why
apple.
didn't you get biscuits out for me?
Anyways,
So with so much love of
So, yeah, I'm
biscuit
gonna probably get a snack
munching,
in
we better get back to number crunching and crack on with our countdown.
So this is biscuit number 9, voted by the public.
It's quite exciting, this bit. I like this.
In tea or not in tea, Britain's ninth favourite biscuit is very much a classic.
Oh, plain digestive. I mean, this is biscuit 101.
Reminds me of my nan's house. She always had digestives in the tin, and those biscuits in there that have been in there for a good 4 or 5 years.
Up until the late 19th century, British biscuits were low in fat and low in sugar. But in 1892, the digestive was one of the first sweet, crumbly treats we know and love today.
This was like the horse and buggy of the biscuit world. I get it.
It's a great biscuit, digestive. That is as British as a cup of tea.
And one of my favourite desserts, cheesecake. What's
Yeah.
at the bottom of cheesecake?
Digestive.
Cheese.
No, digestive.
Digestives.
guys,
Like they are
I'm obsessed with making plans.
Wherever
I
you hide them,
have to get
they'll
rid of this
always
addiction.
find them.
Get a digestive. Nice bit of Wensleydale.
Oh, these are cheese.
Guys,
I've seen that with people put
tomatoes
salmon and
and
things on. You're almost trying to make something healthy.
bread.
It isn't meant to be healthy, it's meant to be for enjoyment.
Hello.
Oh, I'm going to put some salmon on it. If somebody does that, really bring them up on it. Or you know, if you're in a relationship and someone
Green.
does it, leave them.
blue again,
I remember me and my mate Emma
and
when
black.
we were kids, and Emma was a model. Alright, and we're still mates
That's
now.
what I made
And
midnight.
she used to say, you can eat digestives because they're dead low in fat. Oh, nonsense she used to believe. so we used to sort of have a packet each.
And digestives have been credited with other health benefits.
Originally, it was claimed that the humble digestive, would stop flatulence.
Fart, Trump, flatulence, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to translate it to.
Really? I can't say that's ever worked for me.
That is so good though. Imagine, you don't want me to fart in bed, dear, and have like this massive bowl of digestives on the side of the bed. I mean, it don't work. My nan trumps like a good one. Yeah, I'm doing it for you, love.
We're supposed to stop farting. We're supposed to fart, though.
But the innocent digestive might just have caused a stink that helped shape rock and roll history. Rumour has it that during the Beatles' Abbey Road recording sessions, Yoko
So,
Ono
yeah, guys,
pinched
that's
one of George
it for
Harrison's
this
digestives.
video.
George had a big moan, then he and John had a blazing biscuit-fueled row.
She's not got dressed properly, she's just lounging around.
I think Yoko gets a lot of stick.
Yeah,
I think it's unfair.
She pinches George's biscuit.
You
I'd be
enjoyed,
angry. I'd be furious.
I don't think she nicked any biscuits. I don't think you have to eat a digestive biscuit.
Turn on
Shame on
notification
you,
bell
Digestive. You broke up the greatest
and
band of all
comment down
time.
below.
If the Humble Digestive broke up the Beatles,
What
then
is your
good.
favourite
Because, you know, they've been going too long. Could you imagine if that
Mine's
Digestive had not been along? How many boring albums have been through the 70s? I'm glad.
I think it's
Before we lose our heads, let's reveal Britain's 8th favourite biscuit.
Ah,
I don't know what you're saying.
the ginger nuts.
Missy,
Now,
doesn't
ginger
matter.
nut is a cheeky little biscuit.
When
I don't know what kind of
pregnant,
size this is,
I
guys,
loved them even more because of
I
the
like this
ginger
one.
in them stopped me feeling sick.
That